ジャパンキャストのビデオエピソードへようこそ。ひとみです。
ポルです。
はい。
This is Japancast, episode 93,
はい。
生きがい。
はい。生きがい。
Yes, Japancast.
ジャパンキャスト生きがいなの？
うん。
なんか寂しいね、人生ね。ジャパンキャストのために生きてるの？そうですね。そうなんですか。
うん。そうですね。
はい、そうです。
So, you're back. You're not sick anymore.
No, oops.
Oh no, what did you do?
Assist.
Oh boy.
Oops.
Pushed buttons on there. So, speaking of you not being sick and back, what are you doing on your phone? Are you texting in the show?
I'm playing game.
Playing games in the show? Pac-Man?
No.
Pac-Man. Pac-Man comes from Japan. We talked about this before.
パックマンね。
And why is it Pac-Man?
パクパクパクパクパクってわけでしょ？
Right. That's the sound effect.
The sound
it's like
of,
gabu gabu.
Yeah, eating something. Like, パクパクパク.
So, you're not actually playing games.
Nope.
You're
I'm
using
looking at my Google Doc.
the notes for the show. That's why I have this here too.
はい。I'm not.
We have all of our
playing.
notes here.
Or
because
not
papers are
texting.
like... And it's very annoying.
Right.
So,
Right.
that's why she has...
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I can't possibly memorize everything, so I have to look at
You
it.
could, but then you'd make me look dumb. And we wouldn't want that. So I demand she has her phone and look at it to make me look smarter. And isn't that the most important thing with the show, to make me look smarter?
No, opposite. Make me look smarter.
So, and I'm done with... The other reason we're here and back is I'm done with the music video.
Yay!
So it has nothing to do with Japan or Japanese, but it should be premiering on Boing Boing. Hopefully next week or two.
来週？
They're working out the premiere, so that'll be a big deal.
すごいね。すごいいいビデオだよね。
It's definitely, I worked very hard on it, so I think it's going to get some attention.
好き。
So if you like animation and things like
す
that.
ごいかっこいいです。見てください。When it's available.
Yes. Anything else since we've missed
I
a couple of
know.
weeks?
See, I still have my, excuse me, still my,
Frog in your throat?
yeah.
Do you say that in Japanese?
No.
Mm.
We never say
Frog in the throat.
Or butterfly?
Butterflies in your stomach?
No, we don't have
say that.
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, we ready to get on with the show?
はい。
Cool. And it is a show.
Show.
It's a show.
It's a show.
But we want to thank everybody on the screen for continuing to donate even when you're sick and I'm too busy and we
はい。
don't put things out
い
as
つも
regularly.
ありがとうございます。
Thanks to those guys. If you're ever interested, you can just go to jcast/donate, and we have both recurring like subscription donations or one time, just a thank you, and you do occasional Google Hangouts. I know
I'm going to do Google Hangout soon.
So everybody's signing up for that. So that's really cool.
はい。
Thanks to everybody who makes Japancast possible. Up next, we have vocabulary from the anime Hyouka,
Your favorite?
my favorite.
評価？
Before that, though, Terrence Walker's back from Studio Art FX to talk about the different styles of drawing in various anime. So let's send it to Terrence. Take it away.
Many years ago, I had the good fortune to visit Production IG, one of my favorite anime studios and the creators of some of the most high-quality works that I have ever seen. These include works like Ghost in the Shell and Blood the Last Vampire. Now, when I was in their studio, I got to walk into the office of Hiroyuki Okiura, the director of Jinro, another one of my favorite Production IG films. In that office, I witnessed some of the most amazing, sharp, and clean drawings I had ever seen in my life, and I thought, I will never be able to draw like that. Well, still to this day, I can't draw like that. But just because you cannot draw like the artists at Production IG, don't let that stop you from creating your own anime film. You don't have to draw like that. As I mentioned in a previous cast, there are different styles out there in shows like Kimonosume. This show uses rough and sketchy lines and very simple and quick character motions and comes across as a great style. And there are plenty of other shows doing great styles. If you remember some years ago, Studio 4C created an anthology called Genius Party to find the next great talents in the anime industry. And in there, you saw many different styles come out of Japan and out of new up-and-coming Japanese artists. So don't believe for a second that you have to have the sharp and perfectly clean lines of Production IG or that you can't do it at all. That's defeatist thinking, and you'll never get your project started, let alone done. Let your lines be what they can be. I have seen animation throughout the world take on many different styles and still come across very well, even those done in pencil, with pencil colors or watercolors, and all of them have their unique flavor and they come across very well. Draw your lines the way that works for you. Draw your style the way that works for you, and you'll be able to create what you want to create, and nothing will be able to stop you from your artistic expression and getting your own anime project out there in the world market.
So, again, because I just finished the video and you just finished coughing up a lung. Although you did get certified with your CPR the other day, so congrats to that.
はい、ありがとうございます。
AEFDIC.
An oxygen.
An oxygen training.
Demonstration.
But, so we're going to do some vocabulary from Hyouka, which is from Kyoto Animation.
はい。It's beautiful.
It's a really, really well drawn show. I'm really big on the style of shows because I think a lot of times some anime, the character, the style, it just does not appeal to me. I think it's very, a lot of times just ugly characters for the sake of being ugly. And so there's certain styles I really, really like. And Hyouka's one of them. So check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But before we go into the video clip,
I was about to fall.
You're going to fall down? Oh, yeah. She's standing on some blocks here. Step down for a second so everybody can see. This is how tall she actually is. So, there. So this is what we have to do. Otherwise, it's not really good for cameras.
Sure.
So why don't you go ahead and give us the Japanese, and then we can watch the clip, and you guys can work hard to learn. This is a telephone conversation.
はい、そうですね。電話の会話です。
Okay, so what are some of the words we're going to...
Let's see. The boy, what's his name? オレキさんね。オレキ君. He says, hi. He answered the phone and say, hi.
Hi.
That's basically how some people answer the phone. Hi. Or some people say, もしもし when they answer the phone. I say hi, probably.
Okay.
But some people say もしもし. It depends.
Okay.
So, hi, he says hi, which means hello. And the other person, what's her name? Eru?
Oh, Chitanda?
Chitanda? Eru. Yeah.
Eru.
She says, もしもし。チタンダと申しますが、オレキさんですか？もしもし
That's hello.
Yeah, hello. And と申しますが、that's how we...
It's a polite introduction of your name.
Yeah. On the phone, we say と申しますがを
It's like I am called.
Yes, it means I'm called, my name is, but it doesn't not necessarily telephone conversations. You can use it for when you introduce yourself. Yeah, in person too. Right, exactly. But it's a polite way to introduce yourself. チタンダと申しますが、オレキさんですか? So she probably
doesn't know if he has a brother or...
Well, she probably knew it was him. That's why オレキさんですか? Because if I can't figure it out, then I would say オレキさんいらっしゃいますか?
Okay.
But she probably recognized his voice. So オレキさんですか? Are you オレキ?
Okay.
はい。And then he says, ah. Ah means yes. But that's masculine, which means yes, but I wouldn't say ah.
Well, in this case, in this show, Oreki is very lazy. He wants to conserve energy, so he doesn't make any effort to do anything. So he wouldn't say, hi. He would just go, oh.
Yes, right. She says, 元旦に何か予定はありますか? 元旦 before that.
あのさ。
元旦 means New Year's Day.
Okay.
And then 元旦に This に is a particle on New Year's Day. 何か予定はありますか That's a good one. Do you have any plans? 何か予定はありますか
予定は Is it 予定
予定
is plans. Okay.
はい、予定はありますかありますか Is there? Are there? Do you have? はい。So, 何か予定はありますか So, in this case, 元旦に So, on New Year's Day, do you have any plans? But you can replace 元旦に with something else. Like, 明日 tomorrow. So, you can say 明日何か予定はありますか You don't need に in this case, 明日。Or 今日 if you want to use 今日、明日。You don't need this particle に。Just say 今日何か予定はありますか明日何か予定はありますか
Okay.
And then he says, yeah, 特に。
So, no, not really.
No, not really. Yeah means negative. So no. Yeah, no. 特に by itself means especially or specially. So not really, not especially.
Being attacked by a bug.
やっぱり C? あ、本当だ C. Well, what is it?
I don't know.
B? Oh,
Just,
it's B. Oh, it's B. It's a B.
It's all right. It'll make for an entertaining show if I...
He's allergic to B. B.
Okay. It'll make for a lot of entertainment if my head swells up.
No. I don't know how to operate camera then.
Oh, we have people who can operate the camera. Okay, so what else?
Okay, so, and then she says, そうですか. I see. そうですか. And she says, では、初詣に行きませんかでは Well then.
Okay.
初詣 That's
a shrine. Hatsumo?
初詣
Mode. Okay.
初詣 Hatsu. This kanji hatsu. The first.
Okay.
First time. So first shrine visit of New Year.
Okay.
はい。初詣
Okay.
に行きませんか So this に行きませんか is a good phrase. Would you like to go to this place with me? So location に行きませんか So you don't have to say 初詣. You can say anything. 図書館。
買い物
に行きませんか Would you like to go shopping with me? Or 図書館 library with me? はい。ですね。And he says 初詣And then she says, はい。アレックス神社で、まやかさんが巫女のバイトをするんだそうです。はい。Yes. アレックス神社 It's a kind of weird name, but it's a shrine. アレックス shrine. Because 神社 is Shinto shrine.
Okay.
And 巫女。
Miko.
はい。The shrine maiden.
Yeah, you see that all the time in anime.
Yeah,
the red
long
pants.
hair. Yeah, red pants, white
top.
Long hair. はい、that's Miko. Miko さん。はい。バイト。Part-time job.
Yeah, that's another one you hear a lot.
Right, バイト we say. But it's a short version of アルバイト. Yeah, the proper way is アルバイト. But we say バイト. That comes from German word.
Oh, okay.
To work, I guess, アルバイト in German. はい。バイトをする is to do part-time job. Will become a verb. I figured that bit.
Now you know there are about 5,000 bees to a pound.
Oh my goodness. Ow, 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 ow.
And thus the life cycle of the bee begins again.
I'm back. We are back.
Yes. Thank you. See, what happened was the bee actually was, she used her Japanese telepathy and knew that bee was going to get me, and I'm allergic to bees. She threw her body in front of the bee, taking most of the force of the attack and preventing what could have been my untimely death.
A lot.
Yes.
It's my first
Very first bee sting.
Yeah. I should take first aid class too.
So where were we?
Remember バイト。
バイト
Yeah, アルバイト。バイトをする。To do part-time job. だそうです。はい。そう、だから、バイトをするんだそうです。So, this is だそうです is that you heard some kind of information from somebody and now you're reporting to somebody else.
Okay.
So, for example, if you said, I'm going to a party tomorrow.
Okay.
And I said, ポールさんが明日パーティーに行くんだそうです。Because I heard it and now I'm telling you guys that what he's going to do tomorrow. So, だそうです is reporting some kind of information to somebody else.
Okay.
You got some information, now you're reporting to somebody else.
Okay.
はい。There's no B?
No, there's no B.
Okay.
There's a gnat on my arm.
Oh.
Okay. Don't worry.
だって痛かったんだもん。
Okay.
Hurt.
Okay.
Not still.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a good sentence pattern here.
Yes.
Location. では location particle. At this place, this person が this is job. You put job here. のバイトをするんだそうです。
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, can you make some kind of sentence?
Location?
Mm-hmm.
So, Tokyo?
東京で person?
Richard Gere.
リチャード・ギアさんが what kind of アルバイト？バイト。
Selling yakitori.
焼き鳥を売る焼き鳥のバイトをするんだそうです。
Yes. There
If
you
you
go.
wanna do 焼き鳥を売る, it's a verb, right? It's not a noun. 焼き鳥を売る to sell. 焼き鳥. So then you can't use this no. You can only use noun. Something no バイト is a noun. Has to be noun.
Okay.
But you can say 焼き鳥を売るバイトをするんだそうです。
Oh, okay.
Just get rid of no if it's not noun. So one more. So for example, レストランで、田中さんが、なんだっけ、ウェイターのバイトをするんだそうです。
Okay. So Tanaka-san's part-time job is a waiter.
At the restaurant.
Okay.
Maybe 日本のレストランで、田中さんが、ウェイターのバイトをするんだそうです。It hurts.
Okay. I know. We'll get through this and we'll be done.
Then next, 似合わんだろうな, he says. He heard that Mayaka-san's gonna be Miko-san.
Yeah.
似合わんだろうな. This comes from 似合う dictionary from 似合う means to match or to suit something. This is a negative. 似合わん. 似合わん is a negative of 似合う, but we usually say 似合わない proper way of saying is 似合わない, but 似合わん is more colloquial.
Right.
And
Oreki, of course, would always use the shortest.
Speech. We usually do. We try to make it as short as possible when we speak. We're lazy. So, 似合わん, 似合わない, same thing. It's a negative of 似合う. And this ending, だろうな, 似合わんだろうな. This だろうな is guessing something. You're not sure, but you think of something, I guess. So she hasn't seen her, right?
He hasn't seen her.
Oh, yeah, sorry. He hasn't seen her. And so he can just guess. So,
He's imagining what she would look. Yeah.
He couldn't say 似合わない.
Because he hasn't seen her.
No, right?
Okay.
So, and the girl said, ひどいですよ, Oreki san.
Yes.
ひどいですよ. That's not nice. Or you're
Hidoi
not
is
nice.
a good word to know.
ひどい. You're not nice. That's not nice. And then, next. 福部さんも行くそうなので、オレキさんもどうかと思って。福部さんも thisも means also or to. 行く is to go somewhere. In this case, to the shrine. オレキさんもどうかと思って。そうですね。行くそうなので、before that. 行くそうなので、this そうなので means you heard some kind of information, again the same thing, and then now you're reporting to somebody else. Just like the previous one.
Right.
するんだそうです。だそうです。
Right.
This
Okay.
too. 行くそうなので。I heard that 福部 is going to, so オレキさん would you like to come? はい。そう、どうかと思って。
It's not a bee.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Look. What is it?
That's a sweat bee. It's fine.
Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here.
It's fine.
No, I just got.
It's fine. Just go real fast there.
Okay, so, どうかと思って means I'm wondering if you like it, if you like to do this. はい。Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. And then she said, それと means and also, he says, まだ何かあるのか? Is there anything else? Are there more? And she said, 何かというほどのことではありませんが、私もちょっと着物を見せびらかしたいんです。I'm going really fast. 何かというほどのことではありませんが、It's nothing that special, but are you sure?
Yes. 何か is nothing.
Because I hurts a lot.
And then...
nothing that special, but ちょっと、a
little bit.
着物を見せびらかしたいみたいな。I want to show off.
And if you know that kanji, you'd know that's used for meter, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then this is a colloquial ending, and it's usually explaining a situation. This.
Okay. A little bit more, and then you're done.
And then he says, It's again masculine. Yes. That's it. It hurts.
Okay,
Start hurting again.
Well, let's take a look at that scene and see if you guys can pick up all that stuff. And then we'll be right back after that.
はい。
もしもし、チタンダと申しますが、オレキさんですか？
はあ。
元日に何か予定はありますか？
いや、特に。
そうですか。では、初詣に行きませんか？
初詣？
アレクス神社でマヤカさんが巫女のアルバイトをするんだそうです。
似合わんだろうな。
ひどいですよ、オレキさん。福部さんも行くそうですので、オレキさんもいかがかと思いまして。それと、
まだ何かあるのか。
何かというほどのことではありませんが、私もちょっと着物を見せびらかしたいんです。
は
あ。All right. Well, hopefully you guys learned a lot from that. Yes, I have a bee flying around my head. From that clip of Hyouka. If you haven't seen it, I definitely would urge you to check it out. It's a really good anime, and I really like the episodes the way that it's a mystery show. This one also was very good. Hitomi is off.
She was taken to ER.
She was taken to the ER, she says. Because her bee sting is really, really painful. So before we go, though, we wanted to highlight a Japancast friend of the week. This week's friend is Karin0312. She's 21 years old and lives in Kyoto. And I'm going to do her part as well. She writes, "Hello, I'm looking forward to being a friend of yours, so please contact me. I'd like to learn English, so I want some friends who can teach me English. Who will realize my secret sign and send me a request?" Yes. I'm glad she wrote it. I'd like to learn English, so I want to have some friends who can teach me English. Because if you wanted to learn Spanish but you wanted some friends who could teach you English, it's just not going to work so well. So if you'd like to talk to Karin0312 or find someone else in Japan to chat with or have as a pen pal or whatever, just head to friends.japancast.net and you can sign up for a free account. And I think that is it for this bee-filled episode.
Be careful out there because he's flying around still.
You guys be careful out there. Look out for bees.
It hurts a lot.
And Tommy would like you to know that it hurts a lot.
That's it.
Hopefully next week she won't be sick and she won't be stung by bees and it'll just be a regular episode. We'll see you guys next time.